Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm going to go ahead and address the elephant in the room, or it may come in the room. I may be talking a little bit funny. I got my tongue pierced again yesterday, and yeah, but I still need to film videos. There will be a video on it. I got it pierced for the third time. I'll talk about it. I know you guys are like, what? I'll talk about it in a video very, very soon. But it is very fresh. I just got it done yesterday evening. But you should be able to understand me. I have my tea, my ice cold tea. Took my ibuprofen, so oh yeah. We're going to be pretty good. It's going to be a long video, but let's get into it. I am talking to you about my favorite products from 2016. I was going to say I can't believe the year is already up, but I can. And to be honest with you, I had some great moments in 2016, but just like everybody else, I'm over it. I'm over this year. I threw 2016 away like a week ago. Like, I'm just ready to go into 2017. So, this list that I composed of the products, I just want to address a couple things. We know I have favorites like my Black Radiance powder and my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. However, I didn't acquire those in 2016. I know some people's favorites videos have the same things throughout the years, and that's fine. You know, like some of the things that they've been loving for years and they keep including them. I tried not to do that because I wanted to show you the best products or my favorite products that I acquired in 2016. And the only exception to that is if I didn't acquire it in 2016, 2016 was when I used it the most and fell in love with it. Okay? Because this video would be a repeat of all my monthly favorites from previous years and things like that, and I did not want to do that. So, I didn't think I was telling this funny talking, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, I have a couple tools. We're going to do lips, we're going to do face, and we're going to do eyes. And I'm going to try my best to just give you quick tidbits, and I also am going to list everything down below. I know I don't usually do that, but I will. One more sip. Let's go. That's iced tea, by the way. Got tired of drinking ice water already. Okay, so the first two items are brushes. I've acquired quite a bit of brushes, but two brushes stood out to me, just blew my mind. One of them I got in the Morphe subscription box, and I went to IMAX and bought like two more. And the other one I got from Eyelash. They're both Morphe brushes. The first one is the Morphe M173 brush. Oh my goodness. This brush I used to blend out concealer. It's like a domed mini kabuki type brush. But the bristles are perfect. The density is perfect to just blend out and buff out my concealer. And I get that airbrush look. I can't spend too much time on one product because I have quite a few here to talk about. The next one is the Morphe Go. This is a huge, I cleaned this just for this. It is a huge powder brush. Not the biggest I've seen, but definitely pretty big. Fluffy. This is also like the most expensive brush I owned at like $23. And I really, really like it. It's a lot of bristles. It's domed, but it also is soft enough and fluffy enough where I can lightly dust powder all over my face. I really, really enjoyed this brush. I highly recommend it. I'm probably going to get it back up when I go to IMAX. Coming up in April. Alright, lip products. I only have one, well, two. Two technically. That just was good enough for me to put them in this list. And that is the Milani Amore Matte Lip Creams and Amore, what is that called? Amore Matte Metallic Lip Creams. This is what they look like. You have the Amore Matte, which is the standard matte liquid lipsticks. I'm wearing one now. I am wearing the shade Covet. Okay. And then you have the metallic lip creams, which are matte, but they just have a metallic finish to them. Milani launched these, and they were amazing. They're still out. They're still available now in the permanent display. And they worked. Very inexpensive, less than $10, less than like $8. Always when, like, you know, Milani has their sales, $2.99 lip products, these are always included. So they're a great deal in that aspect. But they work. They go on very smooth. They're very comfortable on the lips. My lips still feel soft. They do not dry your lips out. They're right on that line of transfer resistant, transfer proof. And they have a wide color range. One of my other favorites is this red one called Romance. I love the red, the deep red that they have. And just simply they work. You don't have to order them online. They're in stores. And the comfort level, they last all day long. Even when you get that little bit of kind of fade off, these don't do that. And I think I had maybe 2 shades that did do it a little bit, but it still left enough stain where it really wasn't a big deal. And so Milani really just changed the game with these in the drugstore liquid lipstick game. And yeah, no bad things about them. All right, on to the face products. I have quite a few. This is the biggest category, so I'm going to go. The first 2 products are actually in the removal process of your makeup. I have fallen in love with this year with the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. Man, this is the regular. They have one with the blue, blue top. That is the one that removes like the waterproof products and different things. And they recently came out with the one with the green lid that's supposed to mattify. I actually have a video up comparing that to the new L'Oreal one. Go ahead and check that out. But anyway, yes, cleansing water. When I use my Micellar cleansing water, I kind of use like if I have on a heavy makeup face like this, I'll use a cleanse off oil to get off like all the main big parts, all the heavy duty stuff, and then after I take it off, I go in with my Micellar cleansing water and clean up the face and get all the residue off, everything else. And it just works. It leaves my skin feeling great. I love it. And Garnier specifically is my favorite one. And then the charcoal wipes. Like, you guys know I got obsessed with charcoal things this year. These I have in my hand are the Garnier Skin Active charcoal wipes. But I also love the Say Yes To charcoal wipes, like the little black wipes. And I also love the ones from Sephora. They're exfoliating charcoal wipes. But I have very oily skin, and the charcoal wipes help purify the skin, remove the oil, and usually help mattify the skin. And I've been really obsessed with the way charcoal wipes just work with my skin, and I really have been enjoying those. So, there you go. Sip. Whew. Okay. So, where am I going from here? All right. There have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 foundations that have made this list. I literally couldn't narrow it down anymore. OMG. So the first one, I can't go in order of when I got them in the year. I ain't got time for that. But the first one is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. Boy, oh boy. Milani cleaned the game. They changed the game this year. The 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect Foundation Concealer. I have 2 shades here because I did order mine online and I didn't know. But I have Golden Toffee and Chestnut. And I actually heard they're releasing some more shades of this. Alright, you're talking full coverage. Very, very natural matte finish. It claims to be water resistant and sweat proof. But definitely full coverage, lightweight, lasts all day, beautiful finish. This is, it's about $9.99. Wonderful foundation for my oily skin. I absolutely love it. It's one of those foundations that it doesn't really matter the weather outside. It doesn't really matter if it's hot. You know, depend on how you're going to pick your foundation. This is one of those ones that works whatever. So, go ahead, Milani. The next one is the Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint. This stuff, when I first bought it, I thought it was like a tinted moisturizer, but the matte part got me. I was like, okay, like a matte tinted moisturizer that's really going to do something. I'm in the shade Polynesia. I got this, and the first like 3 times I used too much because I was just, I don't know. I just didn't think it was as full coverage as it was when I first used it. And then the second time and third time I used it, I kept forgetting. I'm sorry, I keep saying This is a full coverage foundation, and it goes a long way. The finish on the Nars one from the Milani one, the Nars one is more of a, it's matte, but it's definitely more of a, you know, you got makeup on, like flawless makeup. This is almost like flawless skin. Almost. You see what I'm saying? But yes, you get 50 milliliters instead of the standard 30. It is a little pricey. It is 40 something bucks. But you definitely, this is a foundation. It's not a tinted moisturizer. Foundation, but it is wonderful. The shade selection is wonderful, and I really, really enjoy it. This one doesn't last as long to keep me oil free as the Milani one does, but just the coverage and the finish and the beat face element of it stays, and I love it. The next one is a little bit more on the full coverage, but also natural side as well. And it's kind of related to the Milani one. I guess this would be the big sister, the mid-range version of the Milani one. The Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. This one has that big dumb doe foot applicator. I love this foundation. It's full coverage. It's not as, it says a natural matte finish. It's not as matte as the Milani and the Nars one is, but it's definitely a natural matte. It, again, full coverage. It's good. It's hard to describe the reason why I like these two are like pretty much identical. This shade matches a little bit better for me, but I can't really, you know? And then the last one is a combination of two foundations from the drugstore. It's the L'Oreal Pro Matte and the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I love, 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 love the Pro Matte. I really do. And I think this came out in 15. But the Pro Glow came out, and I was like, I'm going to give it a try, even though the glow kind of was like, because I have oily skin. But the finish on it, it says radiant, but it does give me like a natural matte. Mix these two together. I'm wearing it today. Honey. You get the beautiful natural radiance from the Pro Glow, but you also get it's calmed down and mattified with the Pro Matte. Now mix these two together. The color, they become a little orange, but it can be a little orange, but once I do my powder in my entire face, I think it looks beautiful. I absolutely love this combination. I will wear them individually, but I think I love them more together. Beautiful. Okay, almost there. We're getting there. The next thing is my black, we're still on face, my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. This bad boy is just absolutely, I mean, I do have some qualms though. Let me calm down. Specifically, the contour part is my favorite part. I don't use the sculpt or the highlight side as much. I have nothing against them, but the contour shade, this shade is, I have the, let me see the palette name. Medium to dark, so it's the deepest version. So they could have some that went a little deeper. They could for darker skin tones, but this contour, I'm wearing it now, it is my favorite natural contour shade. It is beautiful. The perfect coolness for me, the perfect tone for me, and it just works around my face. And you can see I love it a lot. They actually, Black Radiance actually came out with a cream contour kit. So that's pretty fun. But yeah, it's my favorite natural contour, everyday contour. Beautiful. Matte, cool, bomb, the bomb. Okay. This concealer, I have a concealer here that kind of is not as good as my Nars Radiant Creamy, but it was definitely my favorite concealer that I got in 2016. Definitely. And it is the Ulta brand Full Coverage Concealer, and it's waterproof. This is the shade Deep Warm. It's the darkest shade they carry. Come on, Ulta. But I'm wearing it today. That brightness, that highlight this concealer gives me, it is definitely full coverage. It covers everything I needed to cover. It, does not crease on me, but it covers everything I need to cover, and because of the shade, dark, deep, warm, but it brightens, and I have it down the middle of my face, under my eyes, and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It does remind me of the Nars Radiant Creamy, but the Nars Radiant Creamy just gives that extra natural feel to it. It doesn't feel as heavy as this one. This one's a little bit more heavy, but I still don't mind it. I absolutely love it. It was like $9. So, well done, Ulta. Okay. Next is my MAC blush in Raisin. I don't know if I got this in 16. I think I got it in 15. But I definitely used the crap out of it this year, especially in the move. This blush was one of the blushes that I kind of kept out of everything that was packed because it goes with any look. It's a matte blush. This is very, very concentrated. It's a matte blush. Has a little hint of a pinky undertone in it, but it's definitely warm and it's definitely just inviting to the face. It can complement any eye, any lip, and it just works. MAC Raisin. Raisin did it this year. Alright, and then the last, let me get a wipe. And then the last, I'm sorry, Carmen, I don't have my makeup eraser ready yet. I'm sorry. My last face product. This video won't be that long. I'm working it. I'm running through. My last face product is a collection of sorts that the new one not just came out, but I need to purchase the new one, and I will. These, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kits. Some of these are limited edition. Well, like, they don't sell them, but I think, where is it? That glow in 2 of these are still in the market. The reason why I loved this concept, first off, you don't need all of the glow kits. I got them all just for collection purposes and review purposes. You don't need all the glow kits, but Anastasia Beverly Hills put out in these glow kits a highlighter for every skin tone. And they're big pans. So let me show you one. This is the Sun Dipped Glow Kit. I mean, the packaging. So you get 4 in here, minus the Moonchild one. 4 in here. They're already like quote unquote deep potted with labels on the back and magnetic for 40 bucks. And not to mention the highlighters themselves are beautiful. They're smooth. They're not glitter bombs. They reflect light in the best way possible. Whichever, you know, based on whatever shade you put on your face. Oh my goodness. Like these won 2016 in the highlighter game. I just feel that way. Here's Sweets. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, and then you have Moonchild, which was like her duochrome fun iridescent. I think this was limited edition. But very, very beautiful. She has another one out that I have swatched in Ulta that I'm probably going to get. It's like the 6-pan one. But just these highlighters in general. Honestly, the Glow Kit highlighters this year were absolutely beautiful. Yeah, definitely you can get your hands on one. Get your hands on one. Alright, now we're on to eyes. We're almost done. These favorites. Sip. Sorry for the slurping noise. Okay, eyes. Now, I don't have that many products for eyes because I try so many damn eyeshadows and so many things throughout the year. It's hard, man. But I have a few. Alright. The first thing that I fell in love with in 2016, I'm wearing them now. My Queen Bee lashes from Koko. Okay? This lash is, oh, I fell in love with them. First off, Koko lashes, you can find them at ladymoss.com. I love this brand of lashes. It's my favorite brand of lashes. They will be at IMAX, stocking up. But it's a big lash, but it's so fluttery and wispy, and you can still see whatever shadow look you have on through the lash. They're long and just wonderful. And this is a very, very lightweight lash. It's not a clear band, but it's a very, very thin black band. So I can get away with wearing these lashes with a liner that's not black. Sometimes, you know, another color liner, or even a very, very thin line to begin with, because the band is so thin. It's not clear, but it's very, very thin. And if I put them really, really close to my lash line, it's completely fine. And they don't look like natural lashes because they're obviously fake lashes. I don't need fake lashes to look natural. I need them to look ridiculous. And they work. They bend up very, very nicely. So when my eyes are open, you really can see the lashes. Really, really nice. And when I look down, or when I'm looking straight ahead, it doesn't look like a big black of falsies like some pairs that I have do. This specific pair doesn't do that. So go ahead, Koko. And I don't know if I mentioned this a lot in my videos. I doubt it, but my lash glue. This is one that I've actually loved before 2016, but I don't know if I mentioned it in like a best of the best type of situation before. My eyelash glue is Salon Perfect. This is from Walmart. It's like $2.50. the Salon Perfect Clear Lash Glue. This stuff, the only qualm I have about it is not a wand on it, but I just squeeze a little out. I'll use a pointed Q-tip or something like that, or the back of my makeup brush, and I put it on my lash band and I let it get tacky. These last all day long. I mean, you're talking 18-hour days. These, my lashes are on, no lifting, nothing. No excuses. I don't carry extra lash glue in my purse. I probably should, because it's going to be that one day. But I don't need to. I never have needed to with this glue. Wonderful. Wonderful glue. I mean, and then at the end of the night, sometimes they're not lifted, but it's easy for me to peel them off. Like, they're just like, I guess tired now, and it's easy for me to peel them off. And then there's other times where I still got to take some remover because that glue is stuck, baby. So, $2.50 glue. Love it. Okay. The next thing is my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. I have like the special anniversary packaging. This bad boy, I did not get this in 16, I don't think. But I didn't like it when I first got it. I thought it dried out kind of quick. Maybe it was how I was storing it or what. But then I really got into using it. This liner is still going strong. It's been a year and some change. My wings aren't even today. They're kind of all over the place, but that's okay. I did them freehand, no tape. This it's a felt tip liquid liner. It's very, very liquidy in the sense of it glides on my eye really, really nicely. It's super, super black, super pigmented, and then when it sets matte, and it sets, and it's all day. It's no smudging. I have my liner on. It's fine, and that's what you want, a good black liner. And I've used a lot of other liners, a lot of liners from the drugstore this year, but I've always been going back to my Kat Von D. It really does work really, really well. And I thought it dried out, and it did. I was like, I just got this liner like 2 months ago, and it's dry. I don't know how I was storing it or what, but then maybe I waited probably like a month before I picked it up again because I'm so angry. And it's been working fine ever since. I don't know. But yeah, Kat Von D. Alright, and the next thing, this year has been pretty, not hectic for me, but pretty busy. Adjusting with work schedules. I was working days and nights, moving, staying here, staying there. Needless to say, I packed a lot of makeup bags just to have something with me. And the eyeshadows of choice that I've always carried have been Colourpop. Colourpop shadows have, and granted, I think I've had Colourpop before this year, definitely, but they really came through for me this year. And they're the only cream shadows I can use without primer. The only shadows, period, I trust to use without a primer. One shadow looks finger sweet, blend out with your fingers, and you're good to go. I have plenty of Colourpop colors. I just have two in my hand here. This is a matte one in Paradox. Beautiful. I haven't even hit, I've hit pan maybe like one, but I haven't run out of any, even though they're kind of small. This is a brand new one that I recently got in that Colourpop haul. Still haven't used it yet. This is Jinxie, but they work. And again, they last all day. They're still on my eyes at the end of the day. When I'm traveling, not when I'm traveling, but when I'm crashing in my mom's house, I ain't got time to bring all these eyeshadow brushes and everything. Take some Colourpop, put it right on the lid, keep it moving. And they have come through. They have been clutch. They have done it this year when I have needed a quick eyeshadow. Colourpop one. Okay. Now, I feel bad for this. I really, really feel bad for this. These are 3 eyeshadow palettes that were my favorites in 2016. Because these 3 palettes, I think they're all limited edition. I think they're all limited edition. But I can't be phony and tell you, like, and not mention them. They deserve to be mentioned. Alright. So, I've tried a lot of crap. But 3 palettes that I got this year that they just did it. And I'll explain really quickly. 2 of them are Kat Von D and one is my Lorac. Alright, here we go. First one being the Kat Von D Serpentina palette. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades plus a loose shade, which is very, very pretty. I'm wearing the shade. I tried to put all three palettes on my eyes today. This palette, why I like this palette? First off, the quality of Kat Von D shadows is amazing. All of these, you have 1, 2 mattes, and all of them are like metallic-y, shimmery shades. this palette did it for me because it was one of the first palettes that I fell in love with that, like, it wasn't like your traditional, you can get a complete look with it, you know? All these colors, like, there's no crease shade, no transition shade, no brow highlight for that normal, you know, step followed by number type of eye look. There isn't. And I loved that with this palette. I love that every shade in here was interesting and shocking to put into a look and to be that pop of color or the main lid shade. I love that. I have so many neutrals. I have so many individual shadows that can be my crease shade, can be my transition. If you're a person that wants to get a complete look with the palette and you don't want to pull anything extra in, this is not for you. But I just got tired of, I mean, not tired of it, but no, I didn't get tired of those type of palettes, but this palette was just a breath of fresh air where I was like, whoa. Like, yeah, she just cared about the core colors that you would put into a palette. And I just, oh my goodness, it really just set the tone with me. And not to mention the shades that are in here, they were great shades. This purple, this green, these right here, honey, these four right here, honey, and this one down here. Just wonderful. I even used the loose shadow. It's like a olivey, yellowy, goldy green, whatever the hell that means. But very nice, and it was something different on the market that wasn't just you can get a complete look. There's no, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you wanted to do a tutorial with this, if you wanted to do a look with this, you had to work and be creative, you know? It wasn't, a complete look wasn't staring right at you where you could put something together real fast. It was one of those things that let me work these colors together, and I loved it. Okay, take a sip. Okay, the next Kat Von D. The Metal Matte Palette. This changed the damn game. Kat Von D. First off, it's huge. You get a lot of product in here. 60 bucks. You get 13, wait a minute, 3, 6, 13 matte shades. 9 of her Metal Crush eyeshadow shades in this palette. And they worked. They were all, I did a first impression review, and I did a first impressions and review on these two, on this palette. So on my channel, check it out. And oh my goodness, I don't even know where to begin. You gotta check out my review why I love this palette so much. Very deep, rich tones. Very pink, again, just like very thick matte colors, as I like to say. Like this white, when you seen a white do that, like when you seen a white shadow, looks like paint. It's so pigmented. I absolutely love it. So, and then you have the 9 Metal Crush shadows, which I think 8 are new. 1 you can find in the collection, like in store, individually. And it worked. It's very nice. This is also one of those palettes where it's like, if you're one of those people that needs, there's like a crease, some transition shades in here, but you also still got to think about what you want to do, you know, putting your look together, because there's rich, bold colors, metallic finishes in here, and it's going to make you work. And I don't like makeup that makes me work like physically. Like I gotta really scrub to get it on, or I gotta, excuse me, really do this to get it on, or really, I don't like makeup that makes me do that work. But mental work, I don't mind a palette that makes me think about what I want to do. It's not like straight in my face. There's your transition shade, there's your crease shade, there's your brow highlight, there you go, there's your pops of color. I don't mind a palette not being set up like that. And this one, just the quality, the idea, the packaging, the pigmentation, the price, everything was right. And then finally, the Lorac Mega Pro 3. This is probably the boring one out of these 3. But the reason why this one is like one of my favorites from 2016, because it brings that Lorac Pro quality shadow, which we all love, to a palette that is friendly for women of color, and that is friendly for darker skin tones, and that is friendly for just a wider range of tones of skin. This really, I have a review on this as well. This is really one that just, out of the 3 Mega Pros, it really included us and she did the damn thing. So this is probably my favorite neutral palette right now. It is neutral. I know neutrals can be boring, but it's neutrals for us. There is one shade that's related to white in this palette, and it's not white. It has like a shimmer to it. There's one shade. The other palettes have multiple shades that are related to like white that no one would really put on, or no one of my skin tone would really put on. And this palette just, I'm so proud of Lorac for putting this palette together. It was wonderful. It came out around October, so I really enjoyed it this past 3 months. Now it's dirty because it's white, because I've been using it, whatever. And it works. It works. And I have a review on them. I'm gonna try to link everything I can link, and list everything I can in the description box, definitely. But yeah, that is my list of products that I fell in love with in 2016. I mean, these are bomb. I tried my best to wear as many of them as I could today. Yeah. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about them, you know, leave them down below. Stay tuned for my products that I didn't like in 2016. I will be doing that video. But this one is all the ones that I'm giving thumbs up to. You know, let me know what you fell in love with in 2016. I'm looking forward to such new makeup in 2017. So much new, just collections and products and different things. Let me know. Let's talk. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.